So there are so many investment advisors, and I'm an investment advisor, but I'll tell you, a lot of my peers are skirting their fiduciary duty. There are so many advisors that are telling clients that certain products are bad and certain products are good, where indeed certain products are good that they're saying are bad, and the products that they're saying are good are in fact bad. There's so many advisors doing this. For example, annuities, right? And I have a proposition, by the way, and I thought about this when I was in the dermatologist yesterday. He was carving on my head, carving some skin cancer out. He had me basically sign away my life that if he hits my brain, and if I die, then I hold him harmless. Why do we, on the client side of things, have to do that? Why don't we start holding the other entity? Why don't clients start holding their advisors accountable? What do I mean by this? I'm going to create a form letter for any prospect that I talk to or any client that I talk to that's working with another advisor, and that other advisor says falsities. They give that client false information. They fearmonger. Annuities are bad. Annuities are high in fee. I'm not recommending you go with Charlie in that annuity because annuities are high in fees. False. Because with annuities, you will lose control of your money if you have that GLWB, that guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit. The insurance company will keep your money. Well, that's false. And there's a list of so many other things. So here's what I'm going to do when I'm talking with a prospect and they say, hey, I'm going to take your recommendation. Charlie, you with your 25 years of experience at very high levels in the industry, I'm going to take your recommendations and run them past my guy that has 5 years of experience, that's getting that's getting fees off of me, 1%, 1.5% per year into perpetuity. And I'm going to ask my current guy what he thinks of your annuity recommendation. We all know how that goes. Oh, annuities are bad. Annuities are high in fees. No, 1%. Annuities, you lose control, so if you die before using all of your money, then the insurance company keeps it. Nope, the balance goes to the beneficiary. You're living beyond 2 decades in the past with this new innovation of products, right? Annuities, they're insurance products or not investments. I don't give a shit what you call them. I don't care if you call them insurance. Heck, I don't care if you call them a legal Ponzi scheme. All I know is my annuity, for instance, that I bought 6 months ago when I was 46 years old, put in $200,000, and 19 years from then, when I'm age 65, it guarantees me and my wife $44,000 per year into perpetuity. We live 30 years in retirement. That's a guaranteed payment stream of what? $1.2, $1.3 million. Can any investment advisor out there, which I am one, investment advisor, with their wizardry in the stocks and bonds, put on a paper, I can guarantee you, Charlie and Noel, that your $200,000 19 years from now will be able to easily generate, guaranteed, $44,000 per year into perpetuity. Nobody can do that. Nobody can put that in writing unless it is an annuity company because of what they do with mortality credits. I'm not going to get into annuity pricing here. So here's what I'm going to recommend. So that person on the other side, I'm going to recommend that when these prospects or clients go to that other person, and I know what that other person is going to say, oh, annuities are bad. Of course they're going to say that because they want their 1% fee into perpetuity, right? But here's the issue that I have. They are breaking their fiduciary standard. They're not doing what's in the best interest of the client. This is something I think the regulators need to look at. It's not so much about the products you recommend, but it should also be about the products that you bash, right? Just because that advisor cannot offer annuities to them, is it okay, while that annuity is in that client's best interest, as my annuity was in my best interest, I sold it to myself, right? Because I ran the Monte Carlo simulations. I know that the 5,000 different stock market scenarios that my $200,000, if I otherwise left it in the stock market over 19 years, that only a small minority of scenarios would show that that stock market would generate the same $44,000 that my annuity would generate, right? I know what's in my best interest. So I put a tiny chunk, a small chunk of my portfolio in that annuity that'll give me a baseline guarantee. And heck, the rest of my money is largely in the stock market, right? So these advisors on the other side, here's what I'm thinking of doing. Why don't they sign off on something? So why don't I give my clients or the prospects, so when they go back to that guy or gal with 5 years of experience who wants those perpetual fees, What's wrong with a form letter that says, hey, you recommended against this annuity that would guarantee this off into the future because you are claiming that the stock market will or maybe will likely, heck, we give them the benefit of the doubt, will likely provide just as much income as what this annuity is guaranteeing. You also stated that this annuity was high in fees. You also stated that if I die, the insurance company keeps all of my money. How about that? How about that person signs off on that? I'll tell you, the insurance companies, on my side of the table, the insurance companies are signing off on the guarantees that the insurance company will give to the clients. How about that other advisor signs off on saying, oh yeah, I did indeed recommend that the client absolutely ditch the idea of an annuity because it's high in fees. The insurance company keeps all the money if the client dies. They would never, ever, ever, ever sign off on it. Their compliance departments would never allow them to sign off on it. Why? Because it's risky. Why is it risky? Because that crap is false.